question is, you are married and your relationship is stagnant, and you know as a woman or as a man that you and your partner are growing in different directions, and you are in this situation where you are growing the baby and you don't want to divorce and you're scared. What can you do?
Every family has a different path, and every person choosing one another for certain experiences they need to work on. They need to pass, let's say, a lesson, or they need to pass some sort, or learn some new lessons in their life. If a couple lives together for a long time, they have a baby. This is mainly based on my experience, yeah? And also what I taught with my teachers and in university for emotional intelligence, for my MBA. I would say the main thing is to understand each other. And every person lives through ego. Because everyone wants what they want for themselves. I want attention. I want care. I want somebody to come and make a breakfast every morning for me, yeah? Husband wants evening dinner, some pleasures in the evening, and etc. And wife, she's so tired, also from working, from taking care of a kid, doing errands, which, let's say, in this particular case, a woman does things and man just works, yeah? She also demands things. Let's say she wants care, she wants attention, she wants talks, deep talks. She wants to feel loved. And that's why she can be closer to him. She doesn't want to be closer to him. Maybe because her expectations of care is not met. Same thing, and he thinks that he's giving her this. And this is the paradox of our life. Everybody thinks something because they don't really discuss it. They only say, I want, but they don't discuss why you want, how better it will be. And then listen to other partner, listen what he or she wants. And this is difficult because our ego says, why I need to know, because he's not giving me, or she's not giving me. 3 platforms of relationships. First platform is when man fully covering a woman, covering in everything, starting from very important platforms as security. Woman feels safe next to him, not only physically, mentally, emotionally. She feels safe based on all aspects. So she knows that the man will fix, will care, will support. Then another part of it is where the woman is covered materialistically, yeah? Material life is not only money. She has a house. Man provided a house. Man provided services where she knows she feels safe, and then there is essentials like food, electricity, water, and etc. And this is important for women. Every woman has this importance. Love is an illusion, is a spark, is an emotion, because emotion is not objective, it's subjective. We all fall in love based on chemical reaction, which is not last long, then based on looks, how we look, which also change by years, yeah? Let's say what we see in each other 20 years ago, we don't really see the same now, but we look at things differently. The second platform is when a woman taking a position of a man. She is the one who works, she is the one who brings bread to the table, she is the one who is the leader in the family. And man allowing this to happen because, let's say, ego is not allowing him to find any other job lower than he is expecting it. So he's deciding to sit, and she, if they have kids, deciding to work because woman doing it for safety reasons. She doesn't think anymore about husband in terms of like, he can't, okay, doesn't matter, I need to save the family. Save the family in terms of, we need to know what to eat, my kid needs to, let's say, go to school, I need to pay for this. So in this particular moment, it's a stress when the cortisol is going up and the woman is focused on surviving skills, which she's not born to, yeah, as we all know. The man has to be uncomfortable in order to reach high standards in his life and in the family life. Men need to be uncomfortable in every aspect. If they are comfortable, they don't do nothing. They know it, you know it. You all want to be comfortable, don't do nothing, sit on the sofa, chill, I don't know, in the bar and etc. But look at this. When you do this, things stops. Income stops. Luxury life stops. Achievement stops. So man has to be uncomfortable. Woman has to be comfortable. But on the second platform, a woman choosing to be a man in terms of work, saving, surviving, skills, and the man can also work, but he's in these platforms he earns a bit less. He has no voice in the family. And there is a third platform. Third platform is the platform where both men and women, they are living together, but they are not agreeing with each other. So they're constantly fighting, they constantly not agreeing, they competing with each other. Everybody wants to be on top, everybody wants to be a leader, everybody wants to be a decision maker. So there is a kind of constant disagreement and morals waking up. How I have to do this, you have to do that, no, I'm not doing this. So there is constant disagreement. So if a family, going back to the question, want to save, it's a matter of two people to decide if they do talk to each other. If they don't really talk to each other and the woman wants to save the family for a while now because, let's say, there is a child, which always doesn't hold a man, yeah, but it's mainly for the boy, let's say if it's a boy. If she loves him, cares for him, feel that there is something in him which still she feels that he loves her, so she has to do actions if she wants to save the family. Sit and talk. If talk is impossible because the distance between them is so wide already, then we need to start from baby steps. Here, of course, I cannot say a lot of things because it will take hours to discuss. Understand what he wants. Understand what you want as a woman. If you will say that, yes, I understand, I already did. No, you didn't. If nothing works, you didn't. You met with each other for some reason, not only for just sensual, yeah? Maybe you liked each other, you liked each other's ways, the morals, the beliefs which you actually met because of that. You also lived for so many years. So sit down, quiet your mind and listen and see what the partner wants. And do baby steps by compromising some things, but at the same time pointing what you would love him to do for you. Not in a demanding way, in a comforting way, by understanding him as a person. Not through your understanding, through his understanding. Also, check your medical state. If you have high cortisol, low estradiol, then you need to check with a doctor how to fix it so you feel more sensual, you feel more woman, you want some more sensual things. You will feel more harmonized inside and he will look at you differently. Maybe there is a hormonal problem as well. It also makes a big difference. Same thing with him. Why don't he go and check his hormones? So his hormones and has to be checked as well. And once you check this and you start fixing, plus to that, having this understanding, the emotional intelligence view of how you see people, being more balanced, stop yourself, don't argue unnecessary things. Because in life, in relationship, when you fight, when you disagree, Think always, at least one of you has to think, what is the goal? And if your goal is to save the family, then ego has nothing to do with it. Because mainly we fight based on our ego. Oh, you said that. Oh, she did that. And if you start fighting, you're forgetting what is the goal. The goal is a family. But in these small fights, you can destroy everything what you built for so many years. Two main things. Go to doctor, check your hormones and your partner. Start hearing and listening and seeing what actually he or she wants. And the moment you start doing something they want,